How good of a friend would these Twitch streamers be? Let's figure it out right now. I think Aiden Ross would be a pretty good friend, but I'm afraid he'll ask me to be in his pyramid scheme. B tier. I think Alinity and I are two completely different people, and I doubt we'd ever be in the same room together. B tier. I think Amouranth is a really cool person. I think it'd be fun to play Overwatch with her. B tier. I think if Asmon and I were friends, we'd have a lot of late night calls talking about absolutely nothing. C tier. I have a friend who looks like Austin's show, who also happens to be gay, and I used to bully him in middle school before I knew he was gay. C tier. The thing that won me over with the Botes sisters is that they endorsed slavery that one time, which is really cool. But actually though, they're really cool people, and I'd rather them teach me how to play chess. B tier. Connor Eats Pants is like the Stanley of Twitch. He just shows up in random streams and you're just like, okay, cool, he's there. I feel like me and Connor would just play Overwatch and say nothing for like 4 hours. A tier. Most Critical is a really funny dude. I really enjoyed his stunt at the Streamer Awards. If we were ever to collab someday, I feel like we would just rant about some insignificant piece of the internet, and then he would show me his Moby Huge collection. B tier. The Doc is a grown man. I doubt he'd ever even want to talk to me in the first place, and if he did, it'd be really, really weird. F tier. I think it'd be really fun to play Minecraft with Dream, but I feel like his fan base would cancel me for being Mexican. B tier. I feel like Erob and I would have this chemistry of father and son, as well as college roommates, but I'd instantly steal his 5 viewers. B tier. I feel like SFan is really the only creator that I respect, for the sole reason being that he can throw me across the room if he wanted to. A tier. I think at this point, Greek God is the one that actually needs a friend more than I do. C tier. I think I respect Hassan the same reason I do SFan, but his viewers would think I'm his landscaper. B tier. To be honest, I don't care much for VTubers, but I feel like Iron Mouse would bring me to the dark side. A tier. I wouldn't be friends with Just the Minx because I have a crush on her. A tier. I honestly want Canute to be my friend so he can encourage me to work out, but also beat me up if I don't follow through. A tier. I feel like Lakari would send me hentai at 3 AM and then say it was for soda poppin'. B tier. I feel like Ludwig would be your best friend as well as your worst enemy, only because of how rich and famous he is. S tier. I feel like I would be really good friends with Maya for the opposite reason I would be with SFan. Like if I wanted to, I could just throw her across the room, but it would be okay though, because her birds would save her. But for real though, I'd love to go to Alveo Sanctuary and learn about animals. S tier. I feel like I couldn't be friends with Michael Reeves only because I'd be super jealous of the stuff he's built, but I'd be down for him to teach me. Boop. I feel like Mizkif is a great friend. If I ever got into controversy or drama, he'd be there to cover it up for me. Mwah. 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 C tier. I think if Myth and I were friends, we'd be pretty chill, but because I suck at shooter games, he would never hang out with me. A tier. I would want to be friends with Ninja, so he can teach me how to get a braless wife to bring me sandwiches. B tier. I'd love to be friends with Nick so I can get to Milena. But actually though, I'd love to cook with them, and for Nick to try my calzones. A tier. The Queen. C tier. Qtcinderella is the one that actually inspired me to do this list because I respect her a lot, and that she's one of my favorite female creators. S tier. I think Sykuna is a really cool creator. The only problem I have with him is that he's too soft. I want to see how well he does in a game of competitive Overwatch. A tier. I'm also the same general physique as Tommy in it. If I were to ever do influencer boxing, I'd want to fight Tommy. A tier. I feel like being friends with Trainwrecks would be a gamble for your sanity. B tier. I think I'd hate being friends with XQC because the moment he starts roasting me, it's over. Like I cannot understand a word that dude says when he's in the mood. F tier. Subscribe and like.